So, Gabby, I wanted to talk today about a player you have faced a lot in the Premier League, at club and country, and played alongside him. It's John Terry. First of all, I'd like you to sum John Terry up in one word.
Leader.
Really? Why was he a leader?
Just everything about him, from playing against him, hearing his, how much he spoke on the pitch, being with England with him, being at Aston Villa with him. It's just everything about him, led by example. Didn't order people about unless he was doing it.
Yeah.
And he was just passionate, and that's what you want from a leader. You want that passion, you want that will to win. I remember even at Aston Villa, he wanted me to be involved on the year that we lost in the playoff final. He wanted me involved more. He was like, we need people that have been there and done it. Just a top leader, and you don't be Chelsea captain for that many years, win the trophies you have. And I think he's one of the most decorated centre-halves in the history, isn't he?
Yeah. And what was he like as a person? Because obviously he has got a reputation of being a bit of a chappy, quite funny. But when he crosses that white line, does he get harsh and he goes get here,
yes.
do this?
Like JT off the pitch is different to JT on the pitch. On the pitch is that serious leader. Off the pitch he loves the banter. Loves the banter. I used to love watching them in the changing room playing head tennis over the trolley where the kick goes in. Every day. Arguing with Robert Snodgrass and Jack, them all playing head tennis, but the banter as well, and he was a top man to me, and some of the things that he's done over his career, he's done some really good things for people, and even myself with England, he's done a good thing for me.
You say he was a top man. What has he shown to you? What has he given you throughout your career? Because obviously, you keep having to give him bottles of wine through bets as well.
Yeah. He actually keeps asking me about it. So I keep saying to him, payday.
Have you seen his wine collection? He has got a nice.
But whenever he asks me, I'll say I'll sort it out on payday.
Yeah.
And when he asks me, I'll say I don't know when payday is.
I get paid.
I get paid yearly by talkSPORT. So it'll have to be January the 1st, 2024. But even little things like my England debut, in Germany away. After the game, he went and got my shirt signed for me.
Really?
By the whole team. It's up in my dad's house now.
Oh wow!
So it's little things like that. That's what captains do. They look after the young lads. I was 21 at the time, 22, whatever I was. Just that sort of guy he was, and big leader. And he's the sort of captain you want to go into battle with.
You keep saying, obviously, leadership. What did he have that maybe some other captains, nowadays or back then, just didn't have? What made him stand out?
I think for me, vocal is one. I feel like captain for me has to be vocal. If there's one person giving out orders on the pitch, it has to be the captain. Off the pitch, what's he like going into the manager and looking after the players, making sure the players have got the right things. That's the sort of things you're looking for a captain. And also when you lose a game, I'll go in and speak to the press. I'm the captain.
Yeah.
You got beat today, bad defeat. I'll go in. I'll have the media question me. Just everything about him was perfect captain for me. And there's a reason why he was England captain and Chelsea captain.
And was he one of the best players you've ever played with, would you say?
100%, yeah. Technically, yes. We used to have a lot of laughs at training in England because he'd say, we've got you 2 weeks. Don't run them channels, please. Please don't run them channels. He hated me running the channels when we played against him, It's effort for centre-halves. They want strikers that are going to come to feet.
Yeah. Especially back then because football was a bit different, wasn't it?
They like strikers that are going to come to feet. Easier for them to get in with them, knock it off. Goes out wide. That's the fullback's job. Back then you didn't double up.
Problem,
it was someone else's job. So when players in the Premier League used to run the channel, centre-halves hated it.
Yeah.
They hated being dragged out into positions where they're not comfortable being in. So top player, and we talk about Van Dijk. People say best defender ever. He can't be. You got to look at longevity.
Yeah. And
the likes of Terry, Company, and Rio Ferdinand are the top three.
Has he got the potential to be a manager, do you think, at the top level?
I think so, yeah. But I think he probably choose the right job for him. There's a lot of ex-players that are out looking for work as coaches, but if someone told me JT was a manager, I would say 100%. Everything he'd done as a player and showed to me shows that he would be a great manager.
And he'd be wearing full kit, wouldn't he, to go and collect
full
the trophy?
Kit, yeah. If he needed someone to come in, for
a shooting coach.
Yeah, for a hefty wage for 1 day a week.
bottle of wine.
Do some finishing and how to run the channels.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
welcome
love to see
join
that.
in.
I'd love to see that as a combination.
It's what you got to do. You got to run the channels. All right, I've got my money. See you later.